Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
There's currently quite a bit of controversy centering around Roy Moore after Beverly Young Nelson alleged that the Republican candidate for Senate attempted to rape her 4 decades ago. Anxious to bring negative publicity to the GOP, CNN recently jumped at the chance to bring the woman's parasitic lawyer, the infamous Gloria Allred, on for a few words. But that would be a big mistake, as even their liberal viewers were left shocked to hear what she let slip on live television. Mad World News has reported extensively on Beverly Young Nelson and her claims against Alabama Senate hopeful Roy Moore. Unfortunately for her, it seems that her story is falling apart quicker than she could make it up, as quite a few things simply don't add up. For one, the signature in a 1977 yearbook she has been touting as proof of their acquaintance appears to be a forgery. As if that wasn't bad enough, the writing in the yearbook appears to have been written in 2 different colored inks as well. Then, there's the fact it was signed DA, but Roy Moore wasn't DA at the time. As if that's all not bad enough, the fact that her own stepson has come out in support of Moore, saying that his stepmother is lying, isn't doing her case any favors either. To top it all off, a body language expert has analyzed videos of both Moore and his accuser, saying that both showed overwhelming evidence that the politician was innocent in all this, while his accuser appears to be acting. Of course, CNN was all too excited to get a chance to slam a Republican candidate as they brought Gloria Allred, Nelson's scumbag lawyer, on their show, but things wouldn't exactly go according to plan. As it turns out, the woman would let something slip about the yearbook that has shocked viewers on both the left and right side of the political aisle. According to the Gateway pundit, Allred was asked by Wolf Blitzer if the signature was legitimate and whether she would go on record to say it flatly was not a forgery. However, rather than assure viewers that the signature was not forged, she dodged the question. Even worse yet, she was pressed several times to give a definitive answer but wouldn't do so. "Well, all I'm saying is, we will permit an independent examiner of the writing. We will allow all of this to be asked and answered at the hearing," Allred said. "But that's not a flat denial," Gloria, Blitzer said. "Well, all I'm saying is, we're not denying, we're not admitting, we're not addressing," Allred said. "We will not be distracted." Blitzer asked why Allred needed a Senate hearing and would not just permit an independent handwriting expert to take a look. "Well, all I can say is we want it done in a professional setting to the extent possible. That's the only setting in which people can testify under oath," Allred said. Source: Big League Politics. As if that wasn't enough to make anyone question her honesty over the signature, she later appeared on Don Lemon's show and did the same exact thing, dodging questions rather than giving a direct answer. Sadly, the signature isn't the only thing she doesn't want to address. "Okay, so what about the signature?" Lemon asked. "Roy Moore's attorney denies Moore ever wrote in Beverly's yearbook. Can you say definitively that this is his signature?" "I think what they wanted was a handwriting expert to examine it, and we are willing, if there is a hearing that is conducted by the Senate, to allow an independent expert to examine the signature and the yearbook she continued. "In addition, of course, that handwriting expert would compare it to exemplars of Mr. Moore's handwriting signature at the time that he signed the yearbook. So we are certainly open to that, assuming there's going to be a hearing." "So you can't say definitively that it's his signature?" Lemon pressed again. "I am saying that since they're now challenging that, we accept that challenge and we're willing to have an independent expert," Allred replied. In the end, this is looking more and more like a Democrat hit job meant to do one thing: keep a member of the GOP out of the Senate and fill the seat with a leftist politician. The left can't win fairly, so they're trying to cheat. Too bad for them. America's sick of their ways and all the fake news. That's why President Donald Trump was elected, and it's why Roy Moore may very well find himself becoming the newest member of the Senate. Share the story and leave a comment by clicking one of the buttons below. Follow us on Facebook at Mad World News.